Finding a job is a job. Whether you are freshly out of college with positive wind in your sails or transferring between former employers, looking for the perfect job can lead to disheartening rejection and countless hours of searching. We could all pretend to be in a positive realm of quick success and efficiency, but it's not always accurate. Sometimes finding a gig is as easy as bolstering your resume or shaking the right hands. Most times, it's not that simple. We live in a world where finding your dream job can be painstaking, regardless of your experience. So let's talk about it. Here are 5 tips to help you land your dream job. Number 1, work another job in the meantime. Finding the perfect gig in your desired field is going to take some time. Sure, it's possible that you land that new role right out of college or before you ditch your current job, but usually it takes months of applying, interviewing, and tailoring resumes. While it's honorable to be bullish in your job search, sometimes you need to take a step back and actually work. If your savings are running low or your mental health needs something to do, get a job. It doesn't have to be in your dream field, it just has to get the bills paid. It is not an act of admitting defeat, but an act of self-preservation. Do not think of it as your path forking into the unwanted. You can still land your dream career while having a temporary gig. Number 2, be available to move. Look, if you are attempting to find an entry-level job in your field in New York City, you're going up against countless, and I mean countless, other candidates. You are one of the hundreds applying for a role. If you don't have a plethora of great experiences or connections, you might be stuck with no possible moves. Don't let a populated city put you in checkmate. If feasible, apply to jobs all over the country. It's a lot easier to land a dream job in a less dense area than it is in bigger ones, especially when you don't have much experience. For example, if you want to be a journalist and are applying to the New York Times, it might not be a plausible first move. See if there are writing gigs in more rural areas to bolster your resume. Baby steps, after all. Number 3, cold calling still works. It may sound crazy, but there's nothing wrong with asking for a job. Even if the company you want to work for doesn't have current job postings, you can still reach out to them. Firstly, do a little research around local companies you would want to work for. Find the emails or contact information of hiring managers or team leaders. Send them a polite email stating who you are and ask if there are any opportunities. Even just asking for advice on how to get started can lead to informative conversation. This inquiry also builds connections. Just write a quick email. Explain who you are and what you are looking for, and ask if they have any thoughts or advice. Make sure to attach your updated resume as well. Sure, this may seem like a brave move, but it's easy. Not only will it open you up for opportunities that may not have been publicly available, but it may build connections, and connections are key to breaking into any industry. What's the worst that can happen? They don't respond? It's always worth it to just ask. Worst case, they offer you a few tips on how to proceed in the future. Number 4, work gigs or freelance. Sometimes getting a job in your desired field isn't as easy as just applying or making connections. You know that dilemma of needing the experience to gain the experience? It's a paradox we all face. Be willing to take temporary or freelance jobs in your field. Not only will this give you applicable experience on your resume, but it'll help you make connections. After all, you just need to get your foot in the door. If you are dedicated to your dream career, you have to take the steps to get there. Fortunately, the world is much bigger than it was before. You can gain a plethora of experiences from home. You can do most jobs via computer now, so distance is not an issue. This concept goes for cold calling employers too. Let's go back to the journalism example. If you are reaching out to local newspapers for potential writing jobs, you can also ask if they have any freelance opportunities or if you can pitch them an article. Sure, it's not a full-time job, but it's a step in the right direction. Number 5, take care of yourself. Finding a job is important, but keeping yourself healthy mentally and physically is even more crucial. A 2012 study by the American Psychology Association found that long-term unemployment can be detrimental to one's mental health. If you have been unemployed for some time, take a deep breath. Look in the mirror or talk to a friend. Are you okay? Furthermore, having a strong career determination can combine with long-term unemployment to put a chokehold on your dreams. Don't let a long string of rejections keep you from pursuing your dreams. Stick to it and it will happen. Don't become deterred by negativity and intrusive thoughts. If you are having a hard time mentally during your job search, find a low-cost therapist or engage in new hobbies. Stay positive. You've got this. And those are our 5 tips for finding a job when it seems impossible. It's a tough world out there, especially when you have a dream career. Keep at it. Nothing good comes without effort. For further tips, check out our article on tier2tech.com. I can't find a job. 15 tips to change your future. As always, this is Tier 2 Tech. Go out and win the day.